This is the all-new WICR. We're now on Live 365 and Ustream.com. Just search WICR and like us on Facebook. Facebook.com/WICR Iona College Radio.
All right, we are back, and we made a group decision to just cover the Jets in a quick 5 seconds. The Jets are terrible. They'll lose their next 4 games. That's all for the Jets. Martino, what do you have that's trending on Twitter right now?
Okay, trending on Twitter, we got a couple things. Tuesday motivation. Screw that one. That's stupid.
I don't need motivation.
Tuesday motivation. That's another thing that bothers me. There are too many Instagram pages with people starting their own fitness stuff. There's too many of them, and they put all the stuff in their caption about how you need to work out and do this and what supplements they take or what their diet's like. I don't need someone to tell me that. I don't need a trainer. Just go take a health class somewhere. You don't really. I feel that's the annoying job now.
What, being a fitness trainer? Like Jen
it
Seltzer?
is. I think there's too many of them. They're like, okay, did a couple of reps like this today. Felt good, got a good pump on. You see these veins? This is a 2x3 centimeter vein right here and my bicep. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's annoying. I hate when people do that stuff.
Yeah, I don't think it's necessary, and it's probably it's not self-deprecating, but it's self-deprecating for anyone that's looking at it.
And also, if you need that many people to actually like motivate you, like Tuesday motivation, you need something to like keep you motivated all the time. I think that's just a you problem.
You probably just have a sad life, I would say.
It's not just a sad life. If you really think about it, what Tuesday you need motivation to like try and be successful. I don't really understand it.
The motivation behind being successful should be to be successful. You shouldn't need someone to tell you can do it. You should know. I mean, you should believe. I'm not gonna be because I sound like a motivational speaker now, so I'm not gonna get into that.
I don't think you just need. If you depend on other people to motivate you, I think that makes you kind of lazy in a way.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say, because then you become dependent on them, and if they're not there to motivate you, then you're kind of like, WTF. So anyways, there was a hashtag called "When I Wake Up, I Crave." Honestly, how often do you eat breakfast? When you wake up, not breakfast at a diner at like 12 on the weekend or breakfast for dinner.
Today I actually had Cheerios because I was up early enough. I had enough time between showering and getting here. I had Cheerios and I didn't even enjoy it. It's too early to actually enjoy
What kind
food.
of Cheerios? Is it Honey Nut Cheerios?
Honey Nut Cheerios, yeah.
You see,
I don't like cereal that much. I eat cereal like I'm 85. I like Honey Nut Cheerios and Raisin Bran Crunch.
I like Honey Nut Cheerios. I don't like Raisin Bran. There's a lot of sugar in cereals. I don't know. I also if someone like makes breakfast, I can't eat. I don't like being full in the morning, if that makes sense. But I also don't like starving. So it's kind of weird.
You have to find a happy medium.
If bacon, egg, and cheeses weren't so unhealthy for you, I would try and eat that every morning.
Yeah, I mean, but if you eat that in the beginning of the day, you have all day to burn off the bacon, egg, and cheese. And really, how unhealthy is a bacon, egg, and cheese?
Yeah, it's pretty unhealthy. There's a lot of sodium in there because people get a lot of ketchup and then the bacon.
You gotta put salt and pepper on it too.
Yeah, well, salt and pepper makes it. I don't get salt and pepper on mine.
No?
No. I don't like it. I get ketchup on it.
Yeah, definitely get ketchup.
Depends on the time of day. I don't like ketchup in the morning. If it's in the morning, I don't get it with ketchup.
So, do you like home fries?
I do like home fries.
So you don't put ketchup on your home fries? Or not? Do you put ketchup on the side?
Say I'm going to like Moe's in the morning.
Yeah.
I only get a bacon, egg, and cheese. That's it. I'm not gonna get home fries or anything. Not like even throughout middle school, high school, I never ate breakfast in the morning.
No, me either.
I never ate it. I never really, and if I did, I would have a late breakfast or anything. I don't really have that many meals throughout the day. Lately, I've only been able to have one meal, which is pretty bad. Because you got to eat more than that, obviously.
Yeah, you do.
I've only been sticking around that, so I don't really have a craving. Because stuff like French toast is amazing and all that, but I really can't eat that much in the morning. I don't like having a big breakfast.
No, I don't like chewing. Like, I mean, I like to eat.
Too tired.
But it's like, yeah, exactly. It's too early. I don't feel like having to chew. I don't want to move a body part that doesn't need to be moved.
I eat more when I have coffee, at least. I know
I don't drink coffee.
Don't drink coffee.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. But I like drinking hot coffee because that really wakes me up. I like black coffee because it's so bitter and nasty that it just really just wakes me up.
So you don't put anything in it at all?
No, I don't. I don't like to put anything in my coffee. Cause the whole point of coffee to me is not because it tastes good, because it wakes me up.
Oh yeah, that's the point.
You know, I think that's the whole point that people honestly lose sight of. I think because that's the whole reason why a lot of people drank it in the first place. Now everyone goes to Starbucks and gets specific things. And
Well, I think people drink it now because it actually tastes good.
I don't care if it tastes good. That's not its job.
No, it's not.
Kind of like good tasting medicine. I really don't care if it tastes good or not. As long as it gets me better, that's the whole purpose of it.
Well, Advil tastes amazing. Advil really does
Advil?
taste so good.
Advil has a taste to it.
Advil has a sugar coat on the outside. I swear to God, if you could take more than 8 in a day, I would eat it like it was like Skittles or M&Ms or something like that.
A lot of people do though. I know a lot of people that take a lot of Advil.
It doesn't. I don't even think that stuff works. I think that's a scam.
I don't really know. To be honest, I like using sleep as the best medicine. If I'm like sick or if I'm not feeling well, I'm just gonna go to bed.
Yeah, it's your best option.
Cause it actually is. Without spending any money and medicines that give you bad side effects, you could just go to sleep. Okay.
But not to get deep onto you here, but you're wasting time. So you're spending time when you could be spending. Right.
Yeah, but why would you want to be doing things sick? Because you're less productive that way. I'd rather just wait until I'm completely healthy and I get more stuff done.
That's true.
I could put it off and get a lot of stuff done when I'm working 100% fully functional instead of 50% about to throw up or pass out or whatever it is with a headache. Okay, so last hashtag, Travel Tuesday. I guess a place you would travel to most. What's one place you would want to go to that you've never been before?
I've never been out of the country before, so.
You've never been out of the country, like.
No, like never out.
Not even Caribbean?
No, I've never been anywhere. I was supposed to go to Mexico when I was like 13, and swine flu. Remember swine flu?
I remember swine flu.
Swine flu happened, so I couldn't go.
That happened.
And we got it for cheap too. But other than that, never been anywhere. I want to go to Ireland, but I don't. It's not on the top of my list. I probably want to just like go to like Jamaica or something like that. I don't know.
Jamaica. Okay, but then where have you been in the U.S.?
I've been to New York, obviously.
Why you live in New York? You can't like go there.
I've been to Florida.
Where in Florida?
Palm
Beach.
Like Disney World and all that stuff. Miami.
Orlando, Miami.
I'm going to Key West.
Key West. Key West is nice.
Yeah, I'm going there.
That's deep. That's
yeah,
really
it's like the closest thing to Cuba.
Yeah,
I've been to Texas.
Texas.
That was cool.
Where in Texas?
San Antonio. I saw a Spurs game.
That's cool, actually.
Yeah, it was fun. Really nothing else.
Really?
Oh, Maryland, like Ocean City and Baltimore.
Ocean City. Okay. I've never. Well, the only different time zone I've ever been in was Aruba, but Aruba doesn't have daylight savings.
Really?
So their time is always the same. So when we fall back soon.
Yeah.
I don't know when it is, but when we fall back, they stay the same. So we'll be an hour behind them.
On top of the already existing time difference, or
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
So right now, us and Aruba have the same time, but when fallback happens, we're an hour behind.
Where is Aruba exactly?
It's in the Caribbean,
Alright.
south of the Bahamas, and it's the same time flight from here to Puerto Rico.
Never been to Puerto Rico.
Well, yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna act smart. I have no clue where Puerto Rico is.
It's in the Caribbean. That's all you really need to know. It's right in the Caribbean. Put it simple that way.
I think we should just pick Puerto Rico up and bring it.
Alejandro's from Puerto Rico, my roommate.
Oh yeah. I know.
He's literally from Puerto Rico.
Yeah, I know that. And he's like
one of the richest
people in
Puerto
Puerto
Rico.
Rico.
It's hysterical. He has 8 Rottweilers. Each one of those Rottweilers guards a certain section of the house.
Wow.
And
a lot
they
of
have
dogs.
Puppies now too. It's incredible. But I have never been out of this time zone though. I've been out of the country, but I have not been in a completely different time zone.
Where in the U.S. have you been? So obviously you've never been to the West Coast or the.
No, I haven't. I've been to Boston before. I've been to Florida a bunch of times, like over 10 times. Key West I've been to. Hershey Park, Pennsylvania I went to.
Been there too.
So Boston I went there. Trying to think of other places. I've been in Connecticut a bunch of times.
Connecticut, and when you look at like all
yeah, I
those
know.
states,
I live literally right on the border of Greenwich and Purchase, which is right on the border of New York and Connecticut.
Yeah.
Where Westchester Airport is. But trying to think other places. I haven't really. I don't go to that many places, to be honest with you, because I don't really like traveling that much. Because I think we're in the coolest place in the world, anyways.
Yeah.
It's just because we live here, we take it for granted sometimes. But New York is actually the coolest place you could ever think of, because it's the most interesting experiment of all time. It's all races, cultures, nationalities, religion, all in one city.
Oh yeah, it's just a melting pot.
And everyone's mean, and it's hysterical.
Everyone's mean, but everyone being mean contradicts like the whole mean thing. So everyone is just the same.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
if everyone's mean, is no one mean at the same time? Is everyone just like themselves? So I don't know. I think it's really funny, but I do also think New Yorkers are not as mean as everyone thinks they are.
They're not. Just other people are just annoying, stupid.
Or maybe is it because we're New Yorkers, we actually don't think we're mean?
Well, I don't think
You know
we're
what I'm
mean.
saying?
I don't think we're mean. I just think we're different because when I went to Texas, it was like the whole Southern hospitality thing. It's completely true. Everyone's really nice, but then to a point, it's like, all right, leave me alone. Like I really don't care how nice you are. Leave me alone. Because that's what it's like to be from New York. Because it's like you don't.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like even if you go in different parts of New York too, because we're in the tri-state area.
Yeah.
You know, right by the city, Jersey, Connecticut, all that stuff. I don't like. It's not that I don't like other people from other places, but I don't like how nice. I don't know.
People from upstate, I don't think are that nice. They don't like people from downstate.
What do you consider upstate though? Because I hate when Long Island people always say Westchester's upstate.
No, I
Because
don't.
it's not.
I think Westchester is the Bronx. Like
Westchester is not upstate at all. Just because it's north of somewhere doesn't mean it's like upstate. Like just because by that logic, it's like saying Georgia is the north because it's north of Florida.
yeah,
It's not.
it's the farthest thing from the north. It's actually the south.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's my point. It's not upstate. If you look at a map of New York and see where Westchester is, it's in the bottom right corner.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't be upstate. I would just call you like trying to think of the word.
In New York,
I would say you're like
to me, upstate is Albany. That's like getting
yeah,
up there.
upstate. Like I think of like Buffalo or like
Well,
Cortland.
Buffalo's more western New York, though.
but
I
it's,
guess
it's pretty far. It's up.
far. It's far, but it's
Up and diagonal.
My thing is, I stop at Albany because who really lives above Albany? Anyways, how many people actually live? I don't think that
Again
many
with
people live there.
knowing where places is, have no clue where Albany is. I know it's up
You
there.
have never been to Albany?
No, I have been to Albany, but I know it's up there. Got
It's
no clue.
2.5
What's the
hours away.
highest point of New York? Albany?
No, it's not. It's
Oh.
actually like kind of in the middle if you look at it.
All right, well,
But
who
then
knows?
you go north of there, then it's all the mountains and everything, and dude.
Yeah, who
really,
cares about that?
Troy, New York is a place. Rome, New York's actually a place.
I know.
Syracuse, like
Oh,
all
Syracuse
that's
is
more
up there.
western Niagara Falls, all up north there. But Westchester is not
Yeah. Upstate.
upstate.
Yeah. So we settled that argument, and obviously, so you're not with Travel Tuesdays, Martino.
I'm not with Travel Tuesdays because you know what? Yeah, I feel like if you need to have fun and travel somewhere else, like I get it, but I don't know. I feel like everyone's so materialistic because they want to go on a mountain and take a picture and hold hands with their significant
Yeah.
other. And it's just annoying me. I
Yeah.
don't like that.
I know that's it's pretty stupid. People don't go on vacation anymore to go on vacation.
No.
They go on vacation to show you you're on vacation.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I'd be with Travel Tuesday if I had the money, but I obviously don't. All right, so that wraps up the show. Thought we had a pretty good show here this morning.
Wasn't that bad for being locked out for the first 10, 15 minutes anyways.
No, we made up for it though. Next week we will get into whatever happens from now to then. You were listening to Rob Martino in the morning on WICR. We will see you next week.